Bart's dominance was so unfathomable. I have a hard time saying that word.
Right.
That it superseded like a win-loss emotion. Like seeing him, what he did to Godfather and what he did to JBL, like you couldn't believe that he just knocked out cold two guys this size. So that to me, like that was the overwhelming, like, I can't believe what this guy just did. That's why when I'm telling Bart, which again, he thinks we were out from, how do you book somebody in a fake wrestling fight after that? You know what I'm saying, bro? How is anything that he does after that in a fake wrestling fight? Because you got to understand, bro, when you look now on the wrestling side of it, okay, bro, if anything held Bart Gunn back, he didn't have personality. Okay, that's what held him back. So, bro, now you got a guy that impressively goes through this tournament. The problem is he still doesn't have that personality. So now, go ahead, John. I'm sorry.
I was going to say, is that the reason why he wasn't like booked after that? Because he went to Japan after that for months and he doesn't return until 6 months later.
And I took responsibility for that, because after what you just did in real life, how do you top that in the fake forum of professional wrestling? Because at the end of the day, bro, you still got to, cutting a promo and having a personality is 50% of it. So like now, okay, bro, now we're going to put you in the same, in the same wrestling ring as Austin and The Rock. And what happens when you guys got to get on the mic?
Right.
Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, so like, bro, that falls on me. I never expected one guy to be that dominant. So now all of a sudden, when you got to make that transition into wrestling and the guys' weak skills are the promo and they're still weak, it's like, my God, bro, what the hell do you do to them? You don't want to water them down. You know what I'm saying, bro? I ran into the same situation with Goldberg. Okay. When I went to WCW, Goldberg was just off of the streak. Bro, how do you book a guy that just was 150-0? You know what I'm saying? How do you top that? Because, bro, the whole idea with booking and writing is you got to keep elevating the talent. You don't want them to start sliding down. You got to keep elevating them higher and higher and higher. That's why when you have a Goldberg and, bro, you've knocked out 150 guys in a row, what's higher than that? What was higher than Bart Gunn, knocking the Godfather and JBL out cold? What's higher than that? That's the issue you're faced with as a writer.
Right. Now, Bart Gunn, he says it, and they interview Butterbean on this too, and he says it. The Butterbean fight was a punishment for winning. Is there any truth to that whatsoever?
Listen, again, John, if those conversations took place, I was not privy to them. I don't believe that for 1 second. Bro, if anything, I think it is the complete opposite. I think, first of all, bro, the only one upset by the Dr. Death knockout was Jim Ross. Vince McMahon, there were no Vince plans with Austin, none of that stuff. The only one that was upset was Jim Ross. I would have to believe Vince McMahon now saw Bart Gunn in a light like he never fathomed. I believe he was looking at Bart Gunn now like, holy shit. You know what I think Vince McMahon was really, really impressed. My opinion and my belief was Vince believed Bart Gunn could beat Butterbean.
Wow. Okay.
That is my opinion and my belief. Now, bro, back then, you see, the story changes a little bit over the years.
Of course. Of course.
Because back then, what Bart Gunn would tell you was, once they knew this fight was happening with Butterbean, they assigned Mark Merrow's trainer. What was his first name? Rinaldi. I can't think of his first name, but his last name was Rinaldi. Mm-hmm. They put Bart with Rinaldi, who trained Mark Merrow during the Golden Gloves. And Rinaldi was training Bart Gunn how to be a boxer and how to box Butterbean. That's what Rinaldi was teaching Bart. Bro, that's not what Bart did in the Brawl for All. You know, nobody was training Bart in the Brawl for All. Bart was doing what he knew on instincts. All of a sudden now, this fight is booked against Butterbean, and Rinaldi is training Bart, and Bart's in the gym every day, and Rinaldi's teaching him how to box. When you look at that match, bro, Bart Gunn goes in there and he tries to box Butterbean. And bro, I remember my first conversation with Bart after that knockout was him telling me I should have never done that. I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I trained with him. He changed my form. I went in there and I tried to box Butterbean. I should have never done that. I mean, that's what Bart told me after the fact. And that made all the sense in the world. I mean, I absolutely agreed with him 1,000%. But I mean, my God, bro, this him being fed to Butterbean, woo, that's a hard pill for me to swallow, bro.